So now we are going to start the higher chakras, okay? That is from solar plexus chakra to higher up. So first we'll start with the solar plexus chakras. So as you can see in the picture, our solar plexus chakra, we have two solar plexus chakras, the front and the back solar plexus chakras. And it is exactly located at the hollow in between your two ribs, okay? So that is where our front and back solar plexus chakras are. Now, the solar plexus chakra, it has 10 petals. Okay, so it has 10 petals and it contains red and yellow. It contains red and yellow prana and also green and blue pranas. Now, when a person, it has been seen clairvoyantly that when a person is eating, it produces a lot of green prana. Okay. Now it controls as the how the solar plexus chakra wherever the location is. So the it controls and energizes our diaphragm. Okay, and as you know that the diaphragm helps in breathing. Okay, so it controls, energizes our diaphragm, it controls and energizes the liver, pancreas, stomach, okay, and also to some extent the large and small intestines. Along with that, it also controls and energizes the adrenal glands, the lungs, the heart, okay. So these are the some of the things with the solar plexus chakra is linked to. Now, if the solar plexus chakra is malfunctioned, then there can be difficulty in breathing because it is affecting the diaphragm. There can be diabetes because it is affecting the pancreas. Then other issues, liver issues, okay. And then there might be issues in the gallbladder causing gallstones, okay. Or there might be high cholesterol levels. So, and the heart ailments also can be there in case of malfunctioning of the solar plexus chakras. Now, also the quality of blood is also affected by the solar plexus chakra. And another thing you need to remember this, if a person is very exhausted, if a person is feeling very exhausted, if you cleanse and energize the solar plexus chakra along with the ajna chakra and the crown chakra, the person gets immediate relief. Okay, and whenever if you're stressed, you can do it yourselves also, and you feel instant relaxation. Now, the plexus chakra, it is a center of our lower negative emotions. Lower negative emotions like anger, greed, being aggressive, hatred, violence, okay, and cruelty towards others. So, whenever a person is angry, the solar plexus chakra becomes very erratic. Okay, and that kind of, and you know, that energy might go to the higher chakras like the heart chakra, and it might affect the physical health in the long run. Okay, so whenever you are having too much of anger, too much of this thing, you cleanse your solar plexus chakra. Okay, or if you are having any issues, you're definitely having anger or some kind of jealousy with another person, so immediately you can do just say cut, 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 and the entire all the that that hatred towards the other person or the anger just goes away. You're basically cutting the energy because your energies are meeting. Okay, so that is about the solar plexus chakra. Next, we move on to the heart chakra. Okay, so our heart chakra, as you can see, it is in between the just at the center of the chest. We have a front heart chakra and a back heart chakra, right? And a heart chakra, it has 12 petals, and it also contains a lot of golden prana and red prana. Now, the heart chakra, it controls and energizes the heart, the lungs, okay, and also our thymus gland. Now, the heart chakra also basically it has the ability to fight any kind of infection. Now, the thymus also helps. As you know, the thymus is like again a lymphoid tissue and helps in fighting off the infection. So, our heart chakra also fights the infection. Okay. Now, energizing the heart, we do not directly energize the heart. We always energize the heart from the back heart chakra. So, when we are energizing the back heart chakra, we are energizing the heart, we are energizing the lungs, and also we are energizing the thymus. Okay, and we should never energize the front heart chakra. So, just as I told you, we should not energize our Mingme chakra, we should not energize the front and back spleen chakras. We should also not energize the front heart chakra, okay? We should only energize our backward chakra, because if you energize the front heart chakra, the entire prana goes in directly to the heart, which might cause some heart issues. So always we energize the heart from the back heart chakra, where the prana is going to the heart also. Along with that, the prana is also going to the lungs and also the thymus gland. Okay, and heart is also the center of our higher emotions. Okay, heart is the center of our love. Heart is the center of happiness. Okay, so whenever the solar plexus chakra is agitated, that energy also goes to the heart, which can cause heart issues in the long run. Okay, so this is about heart chakra. Now we will move on to the throat chakra. Okay, so we have throat chakra. There is a major throat chakra that is at the center of the throat here, and also a minor throat chakra is at this notch. Okay, so this is the center of the minor throat chakra, and this is the major throat chakra. Okay, so when we are cleaning and energizing, we have to cleanse both major and minor throat chakras and energize both of them. Okay, and our throat chakra, it has 16 petals, and it is the center. It controls and energizes our throat. It controls and energizes our larynx, trachea, the thyroid gland, the parathyroid glands, okay, the lymphatic system, and it also affects the sacral chakra, as I've told you before. So if the throat chakra is malfunctioned, what will happen? There'll be inability to express your feelings. Okay. Also, there might be thyroid issues. There might be loss of voice. There might be sore throat. Okay, or any other thyroid issues like hyper and hypothyroidism. Okay, and it is the center of the lower or concrete mind, the lower mental faculty. Okay, and also the higher creativity. So everything that, sometimes you feel that I'm not being able to express. Okay, whatever you're thinking, you're not being able to express. So that is because your throat chakra is depleted. Okay, so you need cleansing and energizing of throat chakra, and you will be able to express your emotions and thoughts. Now we move on to the Ajna chakra. Okay, so this is your Ajna chakra, that is in between your eyebrows. Okay, this is not your third eye chakra. Third eye chakra is the forehead chakra. Your Ajna chakra is in between your eyebrows. Okay, over here. And you should not meditate in the Ajna chakra. Okay, Ajna chakra is a little unstable. Meditate on your heart chakra, or you can also meditate in your third eye chakra, that is the forehead chakra, but should not meditate on the Ajna chakra, because it might cause issues in your eyes also. So do not meditate on the Ajna chakra. Meditate in your on your heart chakra and the forehead chakra. So the Ajna chakra, it has 96 petals, okay, and it is divided into two divisions, and each division has 48 petals. It controls and energizes the pituitary gland, okay, and it is also called as the master chakra. Why is it called as the master chakra? Because it is controlling other major chakras, okay, and all the endocrine system. So when in a case in a cancer patient, we always will the Ajna chakra. We tell the Ajna chakra to take over, to control the other chakras, okay, to harmonize the other chakras. So we instruct the Ajna chakra in case of cancer patients, okay, that we learn in advanced pranic healing. So our Ajna chakra is controlling and looking after all the other chakras. So malfunctioning of the Ajna chakra, okay, it manifests as diseases in the endocrine glands, the eye issues, cancer, okay. So in case of Ajna chakra also, I'm gonna share it in the later videos how to cleanse it, because the cleansing and energizing of Ajna chakra is a little different. Right, now we will move on to our forehead chakra. Okay, this is our forehead chakra or the third eye chakra. Now the forehead chakra, it has 144 petals, and it is divided into 12 divisions. Okay, and the forehead chakra contains light violet prana, blue, red, orange, yellow, and green pranas. Okay, and it energizes our pineal gland and the nervous system. Okay, so it is mainly energizing all the nervous system, the brain. Okay, everything is energized by the forehead chakra, and it is also the center of cosmic consciousness, which I'm going to tell later on. Okay, so this is done, the forehead chakra, and last one is the crown chakra, which is here. Now, the crown chakra, it has 960 outer petals and 12 inner petals. Okay, now the inner petals predominantly contain golden prana. Okay, and the uh, outer petals, that is the 960 outer petals, it contains light violet prana, blue, yellow, green, orange, okay, and red pranas. Now, the prana which we are taking from the universe, that is the divine prana, is coming, we are taking in from our crown chakra. Okay, that divine prana, it is, it is called as the electric violet prana. Okay, so it is coming from the divine, from the universe. We are taking in the prana in our crown chakra. Now, any malfunctioning of the crown chakra might cause brain issues. Okay, and also psychological issues might be there, or issues in the pineal gland. Now, as I said, the forehead chakra and the crown chakra both are the center for higher buddhic consciousness, or also called as the cosmic consciousness. Now, what is it? Now, suppose for an example, if we tell a blind person that, can you tell us the shape, what is the shape of an elephant? So the blind person is going to feel, see, touch everywhere, okay, and then have a certain picture in the mind, and then he or she can, denote how the elephant looks. Whereas a person who can see will just see the elephant and know the shape of the elephant, right? So, similarly, in Buddhic consciousness or the cosmic consciousness, you do not need to study the subject matter, okay, or you do not need to reason with that particular matter, okay. It is direct comprehension or perception. I hope you understood that, you just know that this is it. You don't, you will not argue with it, you will not study about it, or you will not reason with it. You will just know that, it is coming from the universe and this is right. So, this is called as the cosmic consciousness. It is basically feeling oneness with God. Okay, there is nothing. We are all from the Almighty. We are all coming from God, and there is no division in us. So, this is what the cosmic consciousness is. So, I'll just tell you about the entry points of all the pranas. So, I have already told you the pranic energy, the ground energy is coming from the basic and the soul chakras. Then the air prana is coming through our spleen chakra, and the divine prana is coming from the crown chakra. Okay. So, all these chakras now they are spreading it, all the prana is spreading through the entire body. Along with the major chakras, we also have some minor chakras. Okay, so we have the minor chakra. This is the back head minor chakra. This is the base head minor chakras. Then we have minor jaw chakras at the area of jaw. Okay, so these here is our minor jaw chakras. Then we have our armpit chakra, which is below the armpit. Okay, then we have our elbow chakras. Okay, our elbow chakras are here. Our palm chakras, hand minor chakras, which is mainly which we use for pranic healing, for cleansing, energizing, everything is done by the hand minor chakras. Okay, then we have minor chakras in the hip. There are two minor chakras in the hip. Then there are two minor chakras at the back of the knee. Okay, that is our knee chakra. And also there are two minor chakras at the soul chakra, which is taking in the ground prana. Okay, so this finishes all the chakras. I hope you learn it properly, because it is going to be needed for our later healing. Whatever we do, you need to scan chakras. Okay, you need to cleanse the chakras, energize the chakras depending on the various diseases. Okay, so that's all for today. I will see you in the next video.